Welcome back. It's your boy B the Critical. Sit down for no time. It is about to get back into another reaction video. This is the ISS tour. Okay. I don't know. Let's just jump in. I don't want to do a lot of talking. We're about to take a tour in space.
Hello.
I'm assuming.
I'm Suni Williams. I'm up here on the International Space Station.
Of course. Oh, look at your hair.
This is Note 2. This is a really cool.
This is probably not even supposed to be a funny video. I'm sorry. Your hair. What in the Albert Einstein is going on here? What in the A beta crater is going on here, huh? What are we doing?
Module. Of course, most of these modules you'll see they have 4 sides, and they're put together. That way we could sort of work on a flat plane, either a wall, a floor, another wall, or the ceiling. But you know, again, all you have to do is turn yourself and your reference changes. The reason I'm bringing that up is because this is where 4 out of 6 of us sleep.
Huh?
And so people always ask about sleeping in space. Do you lie down? Are you in a bed? Not really, because it doesn't matter. You don't really have the sensation of lying down. You just sit in your sleeping bag. So
I'm sorry, what?
Here's one sleep station right here. I'm going in right now. You can follow me if you want.
Wait, what? What in the world?
So I'm inside.
Okay.
It's sort of like a little phone booth, but it's pretty comfy. I've got a sleeping bag right here that we sleep in, so we don't have sort of like a little bit of a cover. We don't fly all over the place. But you know, you can sleep in any orientation.
You sleep in a floating sleeping bag? In space? I never even thought about how they sleep. It never really crossed my mind until now. You sleep in a hacky sack. What'd you say? You sleep in a sock.
I have it feeling like I'm standing up right now, but like you saw, I'm on the floor. But it doesn't matter if I turn over and I sleep upside down. I don't have any sensation in my head that tells me that I'm upside down, so it really doesn't matter.
How do you fall asleep?
The sleep station is also like a little office. We've got a computer in here. As you can see, you've got a couple little toys. I've got some books.
How do you fall asleep?
I've got some clothes and other things that make it sort of like home. I'm coming out.
How do you fall asleep? Ma'am, how do you fall asleep?
And just for reference, that's one sleep station. This one.
Do you take a gravity pill to fall asleep? How do you... What keeps you down?
Another. Right here. There's one on the ceiling, if you want to call it. Right here. And then there's a 4th on the other wall over here.
This is crazy.
So all of us sleep in a little bit of a circle. All right, come on back. There's more to show you.
How do you sleep? Insomnia pill.
I know that there's some questions about how to use the bathroom and how do you actually live in space like normal, like at home. I mentioned real quickly about getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth and washing your face.
I didn't even think about using the bathroom in space. None of these, I never thought about none of this. None of it.
Well, how do you do that? Well, here is the bathroom, essentially. You get up in the morning and we have a little kit, and it has all the essential things that you need, like your toothbrush and toothpaste and brush. See how much better the brush makes my hair look?
It did nothing.
I'm just joking.
I know you are.
It still stands up straight. It doesn't matter where you are. It's always going to stand up straight while you're up in space. A lot of people ask about toothbrush and toothpaste. So, luckily enough, toothpaste, you can do it upside right this way, is sticky, and so it sticks to your toothbrush. No problem. Another cool thing is that water sticks to your toothbrush too. If you can see it, I'll have some water come out.
The raindrops?
The water is pretty neat up in space.
What's going on?
It'll
Let
stick
your
to your
love
toothbrush.
just follow me. Just rain.
And it will make
on me
a big bubble. And that's just by surface tension. And then you can drink it.
Does
So a
it
lot of people
actually
ask
go
about what do you do
down or?
with the toothpaste after you brush your teeth.
You just spit, and then you catch it.
Two options. Swallow it, and it's sort of like mouthwash, but it tastes a little gross.
Ugh.
Or you can just spit it out in a paper towel, and then you don't have to worry about it. Swallowing thing I wouldn't recommend at home.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's kids watching. What are we? Hey, what the f is going on, huh? In the words of Kevin Hart, what are we doing? What do you mean, huh? What? Don't what?
Worry about it. Swallowing thing I wouldn't recommend at home. I'm only up here for 4 months, so it's not that bad. One of the most pressing questions about
Here's the real question. What 4 months did you choose? I'm sure you probably did November, December, January, February. That way you come back. No, you probably went December, January, February, March. So you come back in March. That's smart. I ain't mad at you.
living in space,
winter.
of course, is the bathroom. So let's take a look at that little piece
this
of
is
work.
going to be interesting.
Come on in.
Yeah, I need to see this. You pee in the air, and then you catch it in a Ziploc gravity bag.
Here we are at the throne. This is awesome. You might see the little, you might have noticed the little moon on the outside. This is our orbital outhouse right here.
You poop into space?
And of course, it serves for two functions. Number 2, right here. I'll show you. But you see it's pretty small, so you have to have pretty good aim. And be ready to make sure things get let go the right direction.
Wait. You got to catch your own It's just flying everywhere? So if you ate the Steph Curry of poop, you just out of luck. I'm out here in space shooting like Shaq. Shit on the rim, shit everywhere. Shit in the face, in my hair. I don't know. Am I eating or toilet paper? Is it what was it, toothpaste? I don't know. Everything's just floating. What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing?
And it smells a little bit, so I'm closing it up. And that's of course for number 2. And this guy right here is for number 1. So they're sort of two slightly separate functions, but you can do essentially both by hanging on right here and doing number 1 and number 2. I might add it's color coded, so you really don't get it mixed up, which is nice. This is yellows for number 1.
Yeah, you would hate to do a number 2 and a 1 and give the 1 a 2.
Also, there's a selection of paper. People always ask about toilet paper. What do you do with toilet paper? What kind of toilet paper do you have? We have gloves, just because sometimes it does get messy. We have some Russian wipes, which are a little bit coarse if you like the coarse type of toilet paper. We have some nice tissues, which are nice and soft if you like soft toilet paper. We have Huggies, just for any cleanup. You know, we were all babies once, and this sort of helps.
No. We need wet wipes, dog. If you in space and you got flying around, you need wet wipes. Let me tell you something right now. You're not just going to be up there wiping yak with little huggy tissues. Russian tissues, because they got a couple of extra riffles. No. You need the wet wipes. Get in there, wipe yak. You're nasty. You're nasty.
And then if things get really out of control, we have disinfectant wipes just to make sure we clean up here. Because, you know, just like the water I showed you, the number 1 stuff can sort of go all over the place if you don't aim correctly.
What?
Did I mention both of these have a little bit of suction, so they should keep things going in the right direction. But like I said, sometimes things get a little out of control if you are out of control yourself flying around. So we have lots of protective stuff. And of course, you do have your privacy. There's a little door, so other people know that you're in there.
Wow.
Here's a pretty cool place. This is sort of like in your house where
so
everybody
many
meets in the morning. After you wash your face, brush your teeth,
and
you want to find something for breakfast. And this is our kitchen. You might notice there's all sorts of foods here. It's
we're
like
in it.
opening the refrigerator. You got all your different stuff that you want to have: drinks, meats, eggs, vegetables, cereals,
Pre-cooked?
bread, snacks, and that's a good place. That's where you find all the candy.
Do you cook this in a space fryer? Well, what are we using? Air pans? Is it pre-cooked? Do you warm it up? I don't. Do you have to catch the microwave to put your? What are we doing?
Side dishes, and then some little power bars just in case. So we have all this type of food. Some of it is dehydrated, and so we have to hydrate it, fill it up with water. Some of it is already made, and then all we have to do is heat it up. So something like this, I'm pulling out barbecued beef brisket. Pretty yummy. Not only is this food made in the U.S., but we also have food here from Japan. We've got Russian food.
Oh,
As
you got
can
fried
see, all
rice.
these red containers are filled with food that's from Russia. And then we get some of our specialty stuff, some things that we like, some of our favorite stuff that your family.
Could you imagine trying to catch your fried rice in space? Yeah, dog. Let me. Can you grab my rice? I got some rice. Can you grab my shrimp is going into the bathroom. Can y'all hurry up before it go into the toilet suction thing? Oh, yep. Yep, that's my broccoli. I opened fried rice. I didn't know. What? Just floating everywhere. What are we doing?
Can send up. In fact, I like fluffernutters, and so I got sent up some fluff so I could make my fluffernutter with peanut butter. So you have a lot of food up here, no problems.
I'm gonna just go ahead and go back because we're all thinking the same thing. What happens if you take in one? What happens if going 1 and 2 is not bad. It's what happens if you go 2 in another. What if you miss a 2? Like, what if it doesn't go in? Because obviously you're not the Steph Curry of pooping, and you just got little particles flying around, and you miss one, and it goes outside. What happens if someone opens up a chocolate? See, it's too many variables out there.
A big bubble. And that's just by surface tension. And then you can drink it. So a lot of people ask about what do you do with the toothpaste after you brush your teeth.
Time out. Well, here's another question. Let's say you don't get it all. Let's say you opened up some water and it starts floating. Jim comes out 3 hours later, right by the room. It's a water droplet. Do you eat it? Do you drink it, eat it, whatever? Or do you hesitate because it could be pee that somebody forgot to put inside the tube? See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Teeth. Two options. Swallow it, and it's sort of like mouthwash, but it tastes a little gross.
I just seen a water droplet fly past
Or
the cameraman.
you can just spit it out in a paper towel, and then you don't have to worry about it.
I'm be honest with you right
The only
now.
thing I would.
If I got the shits in space, if I got the runs, y'all better be, everybody that's on board on my spaceship, you better be prepared to grab a paper towel, a napkin, a Ziploc bag or something, because there's no way I'm grabbing all my if I got the runs. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have had Chinese last night. We shouldn't have had the brisket together. It did something to my stomach. You just want me to use the suction cup, and I'm just supposed to grab everything. I got the sheets. You think it's just go straight in there? No, it's not. It's not happening. It's not happening. As soon as you have diarrhea in space, it turns into syrup. You know how hard it is to clean syrup with gravity? You know how hard it is to clean syrup with no gravity? This is crazy. This is wild. This is a wild video. A lot of these questions I never asked. Now I know why I didn't ask them.